and welcome to the end of day number 13. How is everybody doing? I'm doing okay. It's been just a regular sort of day now. I think I'm getting into the swing of things a little bit. Me and the boy went out today and we explored vegans or vegans, or I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I've just seen it written, and my experience of German naming conventions is it doesn't make any sense. You know, these are the people that call Amazon Amazon because I don't know. For some reason over here it's just different to everywhere else in the world. So anyway, regardless, we went to the vegan supply shop and we found nutritional yeast. And it was actually pretty cheap. There was quite a few things in there that were about the same sort of price as everywhere else. And I've been struggling for a few days to find wholemeal bread flour. And I actually found it in there. It is spelt flour, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. It's still wholemeal, so you know, it should be okay for what I'm going to be using it for. So I think tomorrow I'm going to knock up a couple of baguettes, maybe a little loaf, something like that, and then that's some bread that I can have some sandwiches on, or you know, use to basically just have with salad or with soups and whatnot. So yeah, hopefully that's going to be a good experiment, rather than another of the failed ones. Today lunch was another 2 baked potatoes with pico and dressing, and that was really good. I like that actually. I think I'm going to end up having to make a lot more pico next time. I did 3 tomatoes worth. And the amounts that I got in the original recipe from Dylan of Well Your World YouTube channel and the Facebook group and things like that. His recipe, he makes, you know, a giant batch that will just see him through 1 week using like 30 tomatoes. So I cut his recipe down in 10, and that's given me enough for, you know, a bit of a sprinkling on 3. Well, 2 so far, but I think there's probably only 1 more left. I might use it on a salad tomorrow lunchtime, I'm not sure. But yeah, basically my food today was exactly the same as yesterday. I did eat an apple as a snack in the middle of the day. I am going to tuck into one of my failed creations because, you know, it's a shame to waste it. Even if it doesn't taste particularly great, it's still something. It's still oats and stuff. I put my time in. If I, you know, get a better taste for it, maybe I'll figure out what exactly I went wrong, what I want to improve on, that sort of thing. Thanks to the fact that I got the nutritional yeast, however, the cheese sauce is minorly more cheese-like. It's still not exactly an amazing flavor. It's not as strong as if I just made a cheese sauce, but it's, you know, it's still pretty good. I'm not entirely sure whether or not it's something that I would have had to, you know, sort of make beforehand, whether I'd have to put the yeast inside everything while I was cooking it, while I was blending it, that sort of thing. I mean, it shouldn't make a difference because nutritional yeast is just dead yeast. It doesn't do anything apart from add a bit of a cheesy sort of flavor. It smells very much like cheese. It smells a lot like Parmesan. I was really intrigued by. It's not exactly living up to what I thought it would be, but it's probably just the fact that, you know, I'm still fairly new to this. I still remember, you know, ridiculously creamy bechamel cheese sauce bases and that sort of thing. It's probably me more than anything else. I did have a little bit of a wholemeal bread today. There was a bun left over, a wholemeal bread bun. I had that. So I've had a little bit of salt today, and probably there was a little bit of oil in and things like that. But you know, given that it's one small bread bun. I mean, we're talking about the size of this, which is the packet that the microphone that I'm wearing usually sits in, which it's not even, well, it's a little bit larger than my palm, I suppose. So I don't think that's going to have been too much. I'm not really doing well at this this self-control thing, am I? Oh, there's an exception here and an exception there, but you know, I suppose things are probably going to get a lot more clear for me. I don't have to sort of guess as much. I got my copy of the starch solution today, so I can start reading that. That's what I'm going to do after I finish up in here recording this and set away editing. Right, well, I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna enjoy this and a nice big tankard of water, and then yeah, come back for tomorrow. So thank you very much for joining me. I shall see you again tomorrow, and have a good one. Bye bye.